Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's tech tip. So this week, we're going to see how we can create two different maps for multi-layer panels and have different conditions for the same wall type. So for those who don't know, if we come here to our settings, we do have our default map, but we can always come here to add a new one. So we can work, even though we cannot work with both, with more than one type simultaneously, you can still have more than one and switch it off in case you need. So first of all, what I did was I created two standard templates that we are going to use in our multi-layer panel. So just for demonstration purposes, if I come here to my 3D view, one of my templates has a different stud spacing, and the other one has some whole series assigned to it. So this is just so we can visually see the difference between the template map. So my next step will be to come here again to my settings. And just like the templates, I have created two separate sheeting templates. So I will be using for one map, template 1 with sheeting template 1, and then my structural template 2 with my sheeting template 2 for my other map. So I'm going to go back here to my wall type map. And what I want to do is I want to click here in the plus sign, and I'm going to give a name for my second map. And now, as you can see here in the drop down, I have two maps. Let's first work with the default one. So I'm going to search for my wall. It's going to be this one. We have a very simple project here on the side using the same wall type, MWF exterior 7 inches. So I want to assign my structural template. I'm just going to find my folder and associate my template number 1 and also my sheeting template number 1. So again, just for a demonstration of this exercise, I'm just going to leave the substrate empty. And now I'm going to switch it off to my map 2. So as you can see, it's the same wall. Now it's empty because I changed my map. And I'm going to assign again my other template. So I'm going to go back to my folder, select template 2, and also associate my sheeting template 2. Okay, so now once I go back to my default one, let's first create using that current map. So I'm just going to click OK. And here, as you can see, I have my simple project. And let's say I'm going to select these two walls, and I'm going to quick create for them. So these two walls will be referring to my template 1. And what we want to do is for the other two walls, we will create with our other map using our template 2. Okay, perfect. So now I have my two panels created. And what I want to do is I'm going to go back here to my settings. And now I'm going to change from my default map to my other map that we have just created, map 2. And again, if we scroll down, we're going to see that we have here our templates already set. I'm just going to click OK. And I'm going to select these two walls that we have left and quick create. Okay, perfect. So now if we go to a 3D view, I think it would be better to see. As you can see here, I do have my sheeting that it's different than the other one. So I have a vertical staggered sheeting here for one map, for one template that I'm using. And for the other template, I had it just basic, using basic tiles. And again, I don't have any substrate or finish here on the side just for demonstration purposes. But as you can see, I do have multi-layer panels. I have the same wall, so this wall is the same wall as this one here at the side, but they are using different templates. So in this panel here, I see that I have my stud spacing set up as my template number 2. And this one will be my template number 1, I believe. So one of them has the whole series, and the other one, the stud spacing is different. So this is just an easy way that you can still have different conditions even though you have the same wall. You can just create using 2 different maps, and you will be able to have those different conditions for the same wall. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this is useful, and see you guys next week.